I'm a world changer, feminist, heterosexual, and biological son of God, which my good friends Melania Trump, George Soros, Roberta Metsola, Avril Haines, and Kaja Callis will definitely confirm. So I'm a world changer, feminist, heterosexual, and biological son of Yahweh from heaven. I work reasonably hard. I'm one of the best trusted advisors here on planet Earth, and with my strategies and ideas and big ideas, most definitely getting results. And the reason why my ideas are so good is because I use my method for breakthrough innovation, for radical innovation. So when it comes to creating breakthrough innovation for radical innovation, I'll first of all begin by defining a few key terms. With breakthrough innovation, so it occurs when the knowledge domain for solving the research question is not very well defined, yet with the research question being reasonably well defined. And I'll also now define incremental innovation, which occurs when it's just an improvement upon what you already have. So Apple iPhones and other smartphones are largely incremental innovation whereby they may have a bigger camera with more megapixels. They may have more cameras. They may have a bigger screen or a greater choice of screen sizes. Or they may have more megapixels on their computers, on their smartphone screens. And they might have a faster processor and a faster neural engine and smaller computer circuits. So these are all things to do with incremental innovation, which occur when you're just largely improving upon what you already have. When it comes to creating radical innovation, it's not improvements upon what you already have, yet instead it's the creation where the solution is far different from anything which has ever come before it. So this here is radical innovation. So and what I excel at is creating breakthrough innovation for radical innovation, which occurs when my solutions are very different to everything which has come before them. I'll give you an example of a breakthrough innovation. So there were a star group of software engineers and computer scientists and computer engineers and others, I suppose, who were working on a government project to measure pollution in the ocean. So they're possibly working with maybe some people to first of all identify all of the types of pollution there are and how they and what those pollution forms are, I suppose. What's the chemical composition of them, I suppose. And they also were trying to get all of the types of pollution, which is important because if you don't have all the forms of pollution determined first, well then there can be forms of pollution which your senses may not be able to detect because they don't know what they're looking for. So it's important to work out all the types of pollution in the ocean and the chemical composition of all of those types of pollution, and possibly to even periodically and frequently update that list as new types of pollution are discovered or created and discovered. And then while they are busy working at their list of all the types of pollution, a marine biologist walked into the room and threw some clamshells on the table. Now, everyone was angry and annoyed at the disruption she had by interfering with their way of doing things by throwing her clamshells on the table. And this is kind of how disruptive innovation occurs via breakthrough innovation for radical innovation, because oftentimes we don't know what the information is which is relevant, nor do we even know what the solution will look like when we first begin. And the reason why those clamshells were so important is which she had collected from the ocean that morning is because clams in the ocean, so they open their shells a little bit as in the presence of increased pollution in the ocean. So rather than having to create very, very fancy sensors which are able to measure for every single type of pollution and even have the list being periodically updated as new forms of pollution are discovered, you just simply have to use clamshell. We could have a number of clams who could be in the ocean, who could possibly be having a video camera recording the clamshell and possibly having a grid over that video as a way of being able to determine and assess how open those clamshells are within the video of the clamshell, with the cameras being in fixed locations and same to the clamshells, the same to the clams. So it makes it a very much easier project, which works well, I suppose, because provided the clams don't die from pollution, they will be able to detect pretty much every single type of pollution in the ocean. And as the pollution levels increase and the toxicity increases, those clams will be opening their shells a little bit more, I suppose, as the pollution and toxicity increases. Which does here touch on an important thing, because oftentimes the best ideas and the best relevant information for when we are connecting the dots. So oftentimes that occurs in unexpected ways from unexpected sources, just like with that marine biologist walking into the room and throwing those clamshell from the clams she had cooked that morning onto the table to disrupt the way the team was working to solve that government project for detecting pollution in the ocean. So I guess what I'm saying is when it comes to creating breakthrough innovation for radical innovation, oftentimes we have no idea what the solution will look like when we begin, or even up until we have connected the dots and been able to stumble upon a solution, because we just don't know enough, I suppose, as to what's possible when it comes to radical innovation, where the radical innovation is far different to everything which has come before. So I guess I'm saying is that with me, I believe that my unconscious, subconscious mind knows the solution to all of the challenges of my friends in government, which they have had and will have in the future. So it's all about a process of trying to uh, expand the bridge, expand the information superhighway that is between my unconscious, subconscious mind and my conscious mind, as a way of helping for me to better get that knowledge from my unconscious, subconscious mind into consciousness, to help for me to better connect the dots and to help for me to better stumble upon the solution for the big challenging problems I seek to solve to help my friends in government. So it's all about me doing this via a flow of consciousness when I'm calm, relaxed, and task focused. Because when I am calm, relaxed, and task focused, the information superhighway between my unconscious, subconscious mind and my conscious mind is at its best level, as a way to better help for me to be able to my unconscious, subconscious mind to transfer this knowledge from my unconscious, subconscious mind and through into consciousness, to help for me to be able to better solve the problem. And I do this via a flow of consciousness, which better helps for me to be able to connect the dots, because sure, the information from working through the issues on a question or a topic of a big, challenging problem. So sure, that information is roughly relevant. However, the key information is within that isn't obvious. So it's all about trying to work through the issues within a question or topic to better help for me to connect the dots in ways in which I don't know how they will connect, but connect the dots, I suppose, and help for my unconscious, subconscious mind to better stumble upon the solution as I work through the issues on a question or topic for my powerful friends in government. And as I do this via a flow of consciousness as a way to better help for my unconscious, subconscious mind to connect the dots and save the day, because oftentimes I don't know which information is relevant when I've first started on those projects, because I have no idea what the solution will be, which is the case when I'm working on breakthrough innovation for radical innovation, because with radical innovation, I don't know what the solution will look like when I first begin. Hope this helps.